Hi, I am going to do a spotlight on Arsenic because this movie right here. This movie, okay, I'm gonna name it my favorite Halloween movie because Only Scared Stupid has a very, very special place in my heart, but it's not my favorite Ernest movie, and I think it's probably my second favorite Halloween movie ever, just because it had a lot of meaning for me. But or her own Gretel. Arsenic and Lace is pretty much the perfect Halloween film because it's not scary at all. It's really funny. This cover does not tell you what this movie is about. Nothing. Doesn't tell you anything. Even the back doesn't. Obviously you get the description, but like the picture on the back doesn't even tell you what it's about. It gives you no clue at all what it's about. It's from the cover, and I love it because you can read the back. It'll tell you. Um, does it tell you what it's about even on the back? Yeah. Okay. So they tell you what it's about on the back, but like, don't read the back. I didn't read it. I found it on Netflix 2 years ago, I guess now, and I didn't read the description of it. It said that they had answer like crazy. This doesn't tell you like it didn't tell a whole lot in the Netflix description, and then the picture is the old poster picture where he has her over her shoulder, and it's like that's it. That's the picture. So I thought it was about a romantic comedy. That's what I thought it was. And you see this cover, and it looks like it's a romantic comedy. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like anything else. But this movie is so much. It's a lot. It's like crazy, and it's funny, and it has what's his name? Jack, is that? No. I don't know who he is, but I don't know his name. I don't want to get his name wrong, but the brother who played Jonathan, the guy who played Jonathan, his brother, looked like Boris Karloff. That was a joke in the movie, and he did kind of look like Boris Karloff. And that was fun. And then you had Dr. Einstein, who is Peter Lorre. So you kind of have like the Frankenstein's monster thing going on, and you have Teddy, who is Carrie's. How do I always forget? Cousin, yeah, I think both. His cousin, who believes who Teddy Roosevelt, and you have the ants who think they're doing a good deed by poisoning people who are lonely and then burying them in their basement, which they call, Teddy calls his canal, and he digs, what do we call it? I don't remember. And I just watched it yesterday, and I've seen it so much, but he, buries him in the basement. And you have Carrie, who has just gotten married, coming to see his aunts. That's all he was doing, was going home to tell his aunts that he got married. And then he and his wife were going to go to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon. That was the only reason he was there. And it turned into so much more than he thought it was going to, and it's hilarious and over the top, and it's fun, and it's so much fun. I've seen it so much, so I should know more about it than I do, but I don't. It's kind of one where I put it on and I don't really pay attention because I know what's gonna happen because I've seen it so much. But then at the end of it all, I don't even know I don't really know a lot about it still. So whatever, still good. Um, yes, Cary Grant did not like his performance in this movie. It was his least favorite performance that he overdid because he was embarrassed by it, because he's over the top and he's really silly, and I think it works though. I love seeing him like that. I mean, he does comedies. He did a lot of comedies, a lot of like not really slapstick. He was slapstick, and he didn't like. They don't. I guess he didn't really like that form of humor, but he was great in it. He was really great. In a lot of his comedies, he's more just like saying funny dialogue, maybe doing some funny things here and there, like physical comedy. But he would have to jump all over the place and kind of act aloof a little bit, and I guess it embarrassed him to act like that. But I think it's one of his best performances because he might have been feeling dumb, but he looked like he was having fun. Like, I don't know, I feel like he had fun. I mean, he looked like he had so much fun. So I feel like that's why I love his performance so much. I mean, it might have been uncomfortable for him, but to me, it looked like fun. It looked like he was enjoying himself, and I like that. I like that he played someone that kind of a character and did a movie that went out of his comfort zone a lot, and I feel like it paid off for him, even if he didn't think that way. I just think he was wonderful. And Peter Lorre is one of my favorite people of all time, and he was great, of course. He became a U.S. citizen during the filming of this movie, which I think is really cool. So I like that fact because I love him, and he became a citizen. And I don't like Priscilla Lane. No. Yeah, her character was so annoying. Like, she drove me nuts. Especially at the end. And I'm like, what are you trying to do? I don't understand what her purpose at the end was, but I don't like it. So, I'm sure the actress is fine in real life. But her character in this movie, I don't like her. So, what else? So yes, what do you think of Arsenic and Race? If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it because it's so much fun. It's so funny. It makes me laugh. Like, it's hilarious. And like I said, I've seen it a lot, but it makes me laugh. The same parts every single time. So that is all. Goodbye.